The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock. It is one of the marvelous creation of T.S.Eliot in which he very skillfully conveys his views and opinions about modern society. Prufrock is not an actual character but successful model of a modern man created by Eliot. His speech and activities show the temperament and character of a modern man. Prufrock is a character who wants to make love to a woman but he does not have the courage to propose a lady. He is timid and nervous. He thinks that whatever he says to the lady will be answered by. That is not meant at all. That is not it, at all. Here, by portraying Prufrock as a nervous and timid character, Eliot wants to point out the nervousness of a modern man. Prufrock is over-educated, overly sensitive and a man of dual personality. He suffers from both mental and physical weakness. He is in a love with a woman and wants to propose her. But at the same time he is in a dilemma whether he should do it or not. He takes too much time to reach a decision. In a moment, he wants to make a proposal to his ladylove but in the next moment he postpones his decision by giving some trivial excuses. Here, Prufrock represents the dilemma and conflict of a modern man. Prufrock is an aging and cautious man who dresses smartly, smiles to the ladies but is unable to express his inner thought. His excuse for delaying the making of the love proposal arises from neurosis and from his fear of rejection. He is conscious of his old age and of his bald spot in the middle of his head. His hair is also growing thin, his hands and legs are also thin. He is afraid of people's criticism. Here, through the character of Prufrock, Eliot shows the over-conscious nature at a modern man and also modern man's fear of taking any negative judgment from people. Prufrock is coward, tearful and sensitive. He always worries about lost opportunities and unanswered questions. This is the modern man, not firm but important. He represents the modern man by openly displaying disappointment and vulnerability. Prufrock represents a modern man throughout the poem. Because of his indecisiveness and hesitation, we found in this poem. When the evening is spread out against the sky, like a patient etherized upon a table. Prufrock is indecisive and inactive. He is conscious but conscious of nothing. He invites his ladylove for spending an evening together and to propose her. But, at the evening he changes his mind, plans to meet her and propose her. He is like a patient lying etherized upon a table before operation. Having no strength left in him to act, he wanders mentally through the half-deserted streets. The streets at the cities are compared to long tedious argument of concealed desire which includes a number of arguments one after another. This image represents Prufrock's boredom which is one of the major characteristics of modern civilization. Through this poem Eliot highlights the artificiality, ignorance, pretension, sterility of the modern urban woman. When Prufrock comes to a hotel, he finds women talk about Michelangelo who is a great Italian painter. They talk about him not because they are genuinely interested in art but because they pretend an interest. Actually, they do not know much about him. In the room the women come and go. Taking of Michelangelo. In the poem Prufrock says, I have measured out my life with coffee spoons. Prufrock represents modern man who spend most of his time in coffee houses and restaurants drinking tea or having cakes and ices. He has wasted a good deal of time in taking tea instead of doing some actions or taking any decision. Modern people are restless, passing through conflict between passion and cowardice. They want to do something extraordinary but their laziness, fear of facing problems pulls them back. They want to escape from facing problems and realities. Like a modern man, Prufrock wishes to be some sea animal like crab who can run across the sea and thus escape the necessity of thinking and making decisions. In modern world, people have become self-centered, living within a limited world of his own, in complete isolation from others. The root cause of their isolation is the lack of communication which we also find in Prufrock. Prufrock is unable to communicate and to make crave her human contact with others. He is hesitant to take part in the social activity for the fear of making a fool himself. Through Prufrock we also get a modern lifestyle that is consist of mechanical routine, trivialities of social life, laziness, boredom, social gatherings, aloofness, loss of faith, indecisiveness, dilemma, conflict etc. The poet belongs to modern age which was marked by its growing of so-called civilization, but the mental condition of human being was full of frustration and nervousness. At that time, as a conscious poet or man of the society, Eliot wrote this poem which reflects a modern man's mental crisis and ugliness at the urban modern civilization.
If you like my video, then like, comment and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section which type of video do you want in future.